When we learned high school history, and I'm sure now it's 100 times more aggressively on the negative side, that basically the Indians were slaughtered. We've talked about before. Well, that's not exactly what happened. What happened is, in the early 1830s, led by Andrew Jackson, he did not want to destroy the Indians. He wanted to save them. And so he fought for Indians to be relocated west of the Mississippi River, because the East was occupied by the white man. The white man wanted land. The Indians were not citizens. They couldn't be protected by the government. And so the Indians were being slowly eliminated, attacked, destroyed, killed, and they had no legal recourse because they weren't citizens. Well, Andrew Jackson did not like that. So what he did is he said all Indians need to go west of the Mississippi. Well, back then, west of the Mississippi, there was no gold in California. Andrew Jackson had no idea that gold would be discovered 20 years later. It's called the Indian Relocation Act. Indians live on the west, we live on the east, we'll try and make things work. He was being so generous and patient. But we are taught today that the Americans just slaughtered the Indians cruelly with no sympathy, which is a lie. When the Indian Relocation Act was announced, and you could read it online, Andrew Jackson said at the beginning, this is one of the most glorious days in history. Never have native tribes been given so much land, given a chance to relocate and reestablish their lives. We're paying for their travel. We're giving them food. We're giving them money. We're really helpful. Every other nation and people would destroy the natives mercilessly. And that's how the Indian relocation was announced to the American people. But today, all we hear about is massacres, killing, racism. Why? To provoke a negative reaction in the people towards the American history, against American history, which would be, it's considered virtuous and kind and considerate. Well, it's taught the other way. That's my point. That it's true, but it's a mirror.